Hello everybody, Climbviews here, and today we are going to be reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Now, before I get started in this video, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of uploads that I've had. I've had to deal with exams in college, and it's been all over the place. I thought a week off would be very nice, but no, it's just been work after work after work. Luckily now, however, I have finished all my exams, and hopefully I can start recording again for you guys, because I don't want you thinking I'm leaving or I'm gonna quit. No, I need to keep you guys entertained. I need to thank you all for support as well. It means so much to me, and let's just get into this. So, there will be no gameplay. I will just be like reviewing all the animatronics here on my screen, all 50 of them, plus DD. So I will try and keep this as short as possible, just so then it isn't time consuming and you guys can get on with the game. Just little help advice things. So let's begin. First we have Freddy Fazbear. So I ain't gonna read its character info, I'm just gonna say what it does. Basically, Freddy appears in the left corridor, and he has three moves. He has one where he stands, one where he gets close, and one where he's looking at a doorway. When he looks at that doorway, you need to shut your left door, which is the A button. That's it. As soon as you hear a knock, you can open it back up. That's Freddy done. Bonnie. He is in Pirate Cove and he shares with Foxy. And if you go to Bonnie as he's on the Pirate Cove, he will disable your cameras for a certain amount of time. And to stop that, there will be a figure. And if it's Bonnie in Pirate Cove. If it's Foxy in Pirate Cove. Chica. She's in the kitchen and she likes playing with pots and pans. So every time you hear her messing with pots and pans, she's happy. When she stops, I usually count to 3 seconds, right? If she doesn't make a sound, then I change the music, and that will keep her going. Foxy, you need to keep an eye on at all times. If you don't, he will slowly start to leave Pirate Cove, and once he's out, he will kill you, basically. He's that simple. Toy Freddy. Toy Freddy is in the parcel services room and basically plays a Five Nights at Freddy's game based called Five Nights at Mr. Hugs. And there are 3 cameras which you need to check on. If Mr. Hugs is in that camera, you will need to hit the button below the camera that it's on. So say if it's in the left corridor, you have to hit that left button. If it's in the middle, you hit the middle button. If it's in the right, hit the right button. Before I continue, basically this layout of map is the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 map with a couple of twists. So the stage where it usually was now a toy buying area. Another thing I should mention, if you want Foxy and Bonnie out of your way, I'd recommend getting something called a Death Coin, which costs 10 Baz coins, which are located all around the map. And you just hover over it, you don't click it, you hover over it, and it will give you the coin. 10 of them, then go to Pirate's Cove, and then hit the top left button where it says Death Coin, and it will cancel Foxy and Bonnie out completely. Moving on, Bonnie, Toy Bonnie. It's just like in FNaF 2, as soon as he enters the room, put your mask on. Same with Chica. As soon as they enter the room, your room will start to go, well, your light will start to flash. When it does, put down the mask, they will come in. As soon as it stops, you can put it back up. Both exactly the same, and same with Withered Bonnie as well. So, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Withered Bonnie, you all have to put your mask down for. That's all they do. Mangle is in the vents, so there's actually 3 cameras you gotta look out for. There's the main, there's the vent, and then there's the other one, which these guys are going to be in. The duct system. So Mangle is in the second camera, which is the vents, and there are 3 blockways. and wherever she goes to, you must block off, so then she gets reset. And it is the same with Chica as well. BB, just like in FNaF 2, if he gets into your room, he will disable your flashlight, and that is kind of a pain, especially if you have Phantom Freddy on, who I'll go into more detail when I get to him. He is in a separate vent, the bottom right vent, which is the F button. So I should really tell you, the top vent, which is the vent opening stuff, is W. To lift up your camera is S. The left door is A, the right door is D, the bottom right door, or the bottom right vent, is F. So that's all the doors down with, and the cameras. JJ, not BB, I've already done BB. JJ, when she or he, well it says she, when she gets into your room, your doors, you will not be able to put your doors down. They will be disabled for a certain amount of time until she leaves, so that's kind of an issue if she gets into your room. With the Chica and Barney we've been over, the Marionette, just the exact same. Why not the music box, which is in the kitchen, which is where Chica is as well. Golden Freddy appears as you put the camera down every now and again. Flip it back up, put it back down, and that should be Golden Freddy out the way with. Springtrap is also in the vent, however the blockage system will not affect him. So as soon as you see him in that top vent, which is the W button, close that door and he will not be able to get into your room. Phantom Mangle is the exact same as FNaF 3. He will, or she will, go in a camera, and as soon as you see her, you'll have like 2 seconds, I'm gonna say, to put it down or switch to another place. Otherwise it will appear in your office and make noise. Noise is kind of bad because it attracts more animatronics, quite simply, especially Music Man. Music Man can be a pain if you have Mangle in your room, and Phone Guy on as well. Phantom Freddy, you will have to use a flashlight to get rid of him. He will slowly start to appear in your room, and if you hit your flashlight, which is the Z button, it will go away. And of course, if you have heat on, it will bring him faster. Heat usually brings most animatronics to you faster, except for the Rockstar animatronics, I think. Because I know Rockstar Freddy affects by heat. Phantom BB, it will appear again like in FNaF 3, appear in a part of the screen. If you don't bring it down enough, you'll get jump scared. And your screen will go black, just like in FNaF 3. Nightmare Freddy will spawn his Freddles into your office one at a time. Use your flashlight, which again is Z. I don't know why he's finding it to that, but it's Z. And they will slowly start to disappear, just like with Phantom Freddy. Nightmare Bonnie, you will have to buy a sort of plush for him in order to get rid of him. And there is a certain, I think there's 3 animatronics that you will need to buy plushies for. So there's Nightmare Bonnie, there's Nightmare Mangle, and there's Circus Baby. So Circus Baby, Nightmare Bonnie, and Nightmare Mangle all have a plush, which you will have to buy in order to disable them from coming into your room. Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare have, basically they're invisible, and they make a noise as they approach your doors, and they will have glowing eyes. Nightmare Fredbear appears on the left, and Nightmare appears on the right. So to turn it off, A and D. As soon as you see them eyes, A and D. So they are kind of a pain, considering you can't see them on the cameras. Jacko Chica only comes out when the office gets warm. So, as you can see here, 100 degrees or more. However, if the office is at 100 degrees, you are not able to close the door on her. If it's less than that and she pops up, you can close the doors on it. Nightmare Mangle, we've been over. Nightmarian, kind of a mouthful. Nightmarian. Basically, it will appear on your screen and you can't let your cursor touch it. If you let your cursor touch it, that's game over for you. And it is kind of annoying because most of its body is on the screen, so you've got to be aware of where you put it. Nightmare BB is in your office in the corner, I think right corner, and it will be sitting down. As soon as you see it stand up, you will need to flash your light on it. If you flash your light on it whilst it's sitting down, it will jump scare you. So again, flashlight is Z. Old Man Consequences is a mini game, and you have to press C to catch the fish. If you do not catch it, then your cameras will be disabled. That's basically it. Circus Baby being over. Ballora approaches your hallways and makes a noise that she usually does. So you've got to shut the appropriate door. I think it's mainly the left side that I know of, but it can also be the right. So you've got to be very aware of where she's coming from, which side. Funtime Foxy is in her own palace or pirate cove, and that's where the bathrooms were, is now her place, and you've got to check on her at a certain time. So you'll check on her once, and then the time will be changed to a specific time, which then you will have to check on her again, otherwise she'll come to your office. Ennard is in the vents and is kind of hard to see. You are able to see it, but it's very difficult. And with Ennard, it will make a screeching noise as it reaches your door or your vent, so W to cancel that out. It is the same with Molten Freddy. It will make a laugh, whilst with Ennard it will make a screeching noise. Trash and the gang just keep popping up every now and again to spook you. Kind of a massive problem, but it doesn't make as much noise, so they ain't nothing to be worried about. Halpy is on the kind of computers. I haven't seen the other offices where it's been on, but as soon as it appears in your office, you'll have to click it just to disable it, otherwise it will jump scare you. It won't be the end of the game, it'll just create a bit of noise. Same with the Trashing Gang. Happy Frog, all these animatronics, so Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Pig Patch, Ned Bear, and Orville Elephant all appear in the air ducts. And what I like to do is I like to lure them into one place, so then I don't have to worry about them as much. I'll have to check on it every now and again, but you just have to click on an area that they want to go to, and if it's in the boundary, then they will go to it, and then I slowly move it into the area that is closed, the air duct that is closed, because there's an opening air duct and a closing air duct, which you can switch around. So say if the left is open, right is closed, you can make the right open and the left closed, but it can't be open at the same time and can't be closed at the same time. Rockstar Freddy basically wants money off you, and if you don't, it will get more angry and then start to kill you. Rockstar Bonnie appears in your office, and you have to search for its guitar over the map, and it will appear in different places every time. Sometimes it does appear in the same place, sometimes it doesn't. Rockstar Chica will be in the hallways left and right, and there is a caution sign which you have to click on. So say if it's in the left side, you will have to make that caution sign on the left side. If it's on the right, you need to click caution sign to make it go on the right side, and so on and so forth. Rockstar Foxy basically has a parrot. Even on 0 difficulty, it has a parrot. If it's on 0 difficulty, you can click it and it will give you a boost. If it's on 20 difficulty and you click it, there's a high chance that you will get killed, so I would recommend not clicking on it. Music Man, basically if you make more noise, it will start making a tambourine noise and get closer and closer to your office. You can get rid of it by turning all your noise down, and it will slowly back away. However, if you keep that noise up, it will go into your room and jump scare you. Owl Chip basically just gives ads. That's it. And I believe it's the enter button to close its ads. That's it. Funtime Chica, again, it just pops up every now and again and messes your screen up, making it go blurry. Molten Freddy we've already been over, just like Ennard, it makes a noise as it reaches your vent. Scrap Baby appears in your office, literally opposite you, and on the table is the controlled shock. And when you click that, as soon as you see it move, you will want to click that, and it will put it back in its original state. Afton is in the bottom right vent, and you only have about 3 seconds in order to react to it. So it will make a loud noise, and it will also flicker your room, making it go pitch black. So F button for that. 2, and it only comes once, so it will literally be hard to get down. However, if you press F in time, it will go away, and that's the last you'll hear of him. It pops up at different times, so you won't know when he will actually pop up unless you are, well, wide awake, in a way. Lefty is kind of intrigued by noise, and there is a global music box. If you open up the camera, there is like a whole bunch of different powers things. So there's 1 to 6, I believe. And what will happen is you have to click the global music box to calm it down. As soon as it stands up, I'll click the global music box and it will disappear. Once it's out the room, then you'll be good. And finally, phone guy. He will make a call every now and again, and you will have to mute the call, otherwise the noise will come up. And it will appear in different areas of the room, and you have to quickly click on it. Otherwise it will start the call and the noise will rise up, which will attract Music Man, which you do not want. That's basically all the characters here. There is also DD, which wasn't mentioned. However, there is in the power-ups a DD with POW. And basically what that does is it cancels DD from adding a random animatronic into your night. That's what DD does. It will appear at random, you can't get rid of it, and there's a slight chance that it won't appear in animatronic, but there's a high chance that it will appear in an animatronic. So, say if I only had Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy on my game, and then DD popped up, it could add any of the other animatronics into the game, whether it's a nice one, whether it's a mean one, you do not know. So, DD with POW will be pretty useful. Battery gives you an extra 2% power at the start of the game. 3 coins, as it says, it starts the game with 3 Freddy Fazbear coins. Frigid basically calls your office, so instead of 60, it's 50. Offices, of course, we have the FNaF 1 kind of style. We have the FNaF 4 here, FNaF 3, and I'm guessing this is the location there. Challenges, as you can see, I have actually done some of these. So, Bears Attack 1, all these. Number 2 raises it and adds Freddy and Nightmare Freddy. Bears Attack 3 turns most of them to 20 mode, some to 5, and the rest to 10. Pay attention is basically you have to pay attention to every single animatronic because they all do different things. So, like I said, gotta keep an eye on BB, or else it'll take your batteries. JJ, because then it'll close the doors. Marionette, you gotta keep wounded up, and so on and so forth. And it gets harder. Ladies' Night, basically all the lady animatronics. For number 2, where Nightmare Mangle comes in, and then Funtime and Foxy comes in. Creepy Crawlies, these are all in the vents. Again, all in the vents, apart from Afton, which is in the bottom vent, remember. Nightmare Attack, all the Nightmare animatronics. Springtrapped, all the spring-locked animatronics. Old Friends, basically your FNaF 1s and FNaF 2s, apart from some of them. Chaos is just a mixture of everything, which is very hard. Chaos 2, a mixture of different things, some are the same, some a bit different. And Chaos 3 is basically most 20 modes, so you're gonna have to be good at the game in order to do that. And then of course there's the 1s, the 5s, the 10s, and the 20s. That's gonna be really, really, really annoying to beat. So there you have it, really. There's an overview of every single animatronic in the game that I know of. Of course, with DD it adds, if there's OVs, it will add a couple of different animatronics that aren't on here, such as low bits, such as the puppet thing, Bonnie puppet. I don't know the name of it. Apparently it will add Fredbear. It will add them marionettes, which is so annoying, but I haven't faced them yet. I haven't seen anyone face them. I've only faced lol bits, and of course with that you just gotta type lol. And that's practically all I can give you for now. Hopefully this helps, and I will be releasing a video on this guaranteed tomorrow. I will be doing a video all about this. I will be having a go of the challenges. I'll be making my own challenges. I'll be trying to get as much points as I can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have fun. It's finally out. Go get it. See if you can beat 20 or 50-20 mode. See if you can beat 51 mode, because apparently to Scott it was hard. It's hard to do this. But good luck. Hopefully this helped, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.